Hey, my name is Ashton Sloan, and I'm going to tell a narrative story about a girl named Cassidy Carter. But first, my audience is going to introduce themselves.
Brett, Kelsey,
Trey,
Shelby, Lauren.
Now I'm going to continue my narrative story about Cassidy Carter. Cassidy Carter was in the class of 2012 with us. She passed away in a car accident. It started one Monday morning when I was in history class taking notes. We had a school-wide announcement announcing her death, that she had been in a car accident on her way to school that morning. Cassidy Carter was blonde-headed, she was very loved, and she was a pretty girl. She did not do many things involved with the school. She was very shy and kinda weird. She did not like interacting with many people. I've known her since kindergarten. My family knew her family very well. When I heard this news, I was very shocked, because she is a very glitzy and clumsy girl. I felt really bad, and we had all had a lot of sadness, because now 72 would not be walking across that stage to get their diploma. Only 71 continued on. That morning, the story was told that Cassidy was texting and driving. She was also driving down Elks Lake Road. Elks Lake was very curvy and had very many speed signs that were 45 miles per hour. Cassidy had to be going at least 80 miles per hour. She was heard that she had picked up her phone to text back her boyfriend. She was caught in the middle of a text message when she realized an oncoming truck was veering into her lane, but really it was her fault. She immediately swerved and ran dead into an oak tree. Cassidy died on contact. Her brain had been punctured into her spine, is what the doctors told us. That morning, when the school-wide announcement went around the school, we all met at the flagpole. That morning, many people were crying, we were praying, and her family was very upset. Her family was middle class, and they did not have much money to spend on this shocking funeral. Our senior class did a fundraiser to sell bracelets for Cassidy and to raise money for her family. I have this bracelet today. Her favorite color was pink, so we made the bracelets pink. And on the bracelets we wrote, "In memory of Cassidy." We sold these to her friends, we sold them to counties close to our school, and anyone that was willing to donated money to her family as well. We also cooked dinner, and we cooked lunches, we went and visited her family, and we all raised money to make some roses for her funeral. This is the bracelet. It says, "In memory of Cassidy." That following week, we had a funeral to attend, and we had a wake to attend that night before. It was very sad. There were hundreds of people there. Our whole class lined up throughout the door. Everyone couldn't fit in the funeral home at the same time. We had special people go in one at a time, and we had certain groups being led by her family. Seeing her mother and her family crying brought sadness to all of us. We were very upset because we could not give anything else to her. We could not bring Cassidy back, and we could not forget that Cassidy was in our lives. That year, graduating, we had a special ceremony for her. We had everything planned out, but everyone couldn't hold their tears back. We could not forget that Cassidy was a part of our class, even though she was not walking across the stage with us. That's all. That completes my narrative story about Cassidy Carter.